about how actually to release a cover song officially, how to get the rights, how to get it out there without getting sued, without getting into trouble. Good morning guys, and welcome to the studio, to the harbor. Today another day recording. We're continuing on a very special song.
Wonder this time where she's gone.
Okay, now you know what song we're covering. That's Marvin, you know him from yesterday's video. We have to hurry a little because his plane is taking off in like 1.5 hours and we still have to record this entire song. I love that song. Old school classic in a new house kind of version.
She goes away.
We got it. It's all recorded. We're all done. Now let's get him out of the booth. It's a wrap. We're all done.
And it's true, ain't no sunshine.
Yes.
In Düsseldorf.
And we have to hurry a little, get you to the airport.
Yeah. Time to go back.
We made it to the airport in time. I hope you enjoyed this session.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
We got 3 really good tracks, 2 originals, 1 cover.
Super excited about it.
I will keep you up to date once they're done. Give me half a year.
I hope I don't have to wait that much like last time, but
yeah, last time was crazy. Last time was 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
But it wasn't my fault. The labels, like I signed it to a label, they didn't release it, had to get it back. Like, yes, this time, yeah, half a year. Half a year.
That's fun, though.
End of this year, all 3 done. 100%.
Perfect.
No problem.
So, thank you very much for
Bye
watching.
Bye, Marvin.
Stay tuned.
Have a nice flight.
Yeah.
Next time, Berlin.
Yeah, give me a call.
Partying in Berlin. Berghain.
John.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Such a cool guy. Such a great voice. Now, just back to the studio. The usual stuff is waiting for me. So we're almost completely done with all of the business stuff, and since today's vlog started with a cover, recording a cover, I wanted to talk about how actually to release a cover song officially, how to get the rights, how to get it out there without getting sued, without getting into trouble. Because yes, you could just release it and hope for the best, but trust me, this can go horribly wrong. So for example, a couple of months ago, I recorded a song with Julia, also a cover. It's still a secret, but right here we got 1, 2 contracts. We're waiting for the 3rd and 4th one to actually get the publishing rights. Because for a cover, you just need those. So let me first explain that. It's really simple. You got 2 rights. The master right of the recording that is usually owned by the artist or the label. This means if you make an edit, if you take an original song, put it into your DAW, add a kick, add a bass, if you work with the file, with the sample, that's the master right. If you sample something, you have to clear that. If you make a cover, it's just like the writing, so the melody and the text, the lyrics. The downside is if you make an edit or an unofficial remix of a song, you have to clear both, so the publishing and the master rights. If you do a cover where someone else is singing it and you record new files just with the idea of someone else, it's just the publishing. So those 2 contracts in the back are by BMG and Buddha Music, which are publishing right holding companies that take care of the interest of their artists. So for example, with Ain't No Sunshine, you just Google the name, the artist, and it says here right on Wikipedia who it belongs to, I think. Let me check. Yeah, right here underneath of the lyrics. Songwriter Bill Withers, of course. But the publishing rights are by Universal Music Group and BMG Rights Management. So now it's Leonard's task again to write those companies.
Yeah.
You just Google their names, right? And then
Google it, try to find out where the rights are and who is responsible, and then just write an email, try to get the person directly, or if that isn't possible, write a formal email to the company in general.
Yeah.
And then just wait.
Because I think we've been now for the other song, how long? Half a
2
year?
months. I guess I started in January. And the first 3 were pretty easy, but the last one is super tough. But it's now like on the finish line.
Almost. Because that's the problem. Some of these songs are split into a couple of companies, so you have to contact all of them, and you need the right of all of them, 100%. Otherwise, you can't release it. So maybe 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks.
Yes. So I just got the email that it just need to be signed, and
the contract is already done.
Yes.
Once Leonard gets that done, we will pop one of the champagne bottles, because this is like a very annoying kind of task. But doing a cover is actually a good chance to get your name out there, because you're covering something people already know, and it's like a sneaky, easy way that unfortunately involves more business stuff. Then of course it's really wise to take a song that not a million of other people already covered. I think Show Me Love, we don't need another version of that, but probably we'll get another one within the next year or something, because someone does it again. Ain't No Sunshine isn't the most original as well, I have to admit that, but I just love the song, and Marvin's voice is just perfect for it, so we had to do it. And then of course you have to finish the song, so you have to finish the entire cover, record it, mix it, get it as close to finished as possible, which of course is a lot of work, and there's still a risk involved. It might happen that they say no. So every time I'm doing a cover, I just hope for the best. And once you get the rights, you can release it on Spotify, Apple Music, on all platforms. You can get it on CD, on vinyl, of course, depending on your individual contract with the publisher. And then the royalties will be 100% theirs. So whatever your song makes, royalty-wise, goes to the publishing company and the original artist, which is of course just fair, because they did the songwriting, they did the lyrics, but you keep the master rights. So all of the sales on Spotify, all of the sales on Apple Music, all of the CDs that you sell is yours, 100%, if you have your own label. If you release it on the label, of course the label will take a cut, but you can actually make money with those covers. That's why a lot of people do these. I mean, yes, you don't get the publishing stuff, but you also don't have to go through the effort of writing something, and you build up on the success of someone else's song. So I think the key here is definitely making something first, recording it, making it as good as possible, because if it's not good, they might say no. If you already reached a certain level, have a following, fans, it will be a lot easier. And then you just have to write them every single week and remind them of signing that contract, giving you the rights. Once you get them, get it out there, promote it as much as you can. And I think it's also important, if you cover something, to give it like a different style. Just covering it as close as possible is kind of a little boring. People want to experience something new, so try to change the style a little. For me, it's of course getting it more into a club kind of version. So for the Ain't No Sunshine track, because it's so slow, I think it is around 80 BPM, we had to slow it down even further and then just double it so that we get to 126 to make it actually club ready. So yeah, all done here in the studio, working on music, a little bit on the cover, just going through the vocals, sorting them and like combing them and making sure everything sounds nice. And also working on the track that we did yesterday and the day before, both really good. I'm really sure I will finish both of them and release both of them, which isn't always sure if you do a session with a singer and songwriter. So if you're interested to see how these songs came about, how we recorded, how we write, just check out the past couple of videos. And just in case you have more questions about copyright, how you can cover, what you can do with legal stuff, just leave it in the comments. I will try to answer as much as I can. And for all the ones that do covers for YouTube, cover singers, yes, you can do it usually and release it on YouTube, but it might happen that the publisher will claim it, so you won't make any money off it, but it's still a great promotional tool to just let everyone know about you as a singer and songwriter. So just go ahead with it, try it, upload it to YouTube and see what the filter will do to it. And yeah, I think that's it for today. We'll call it a day here in the studio. Feels great to be back. The last 2 days downstairs recording in the vocal booth and everything. But I actually prefer this bigger room with a nicer view over the entire harbor.
Give you my loving.